Hey everybody, and welcome back to another One Everything Wednesdays replacement series, the Mystery Booster Pack Convention Edition series. We're opening up 3 packs of mystery boosters and taking everything that's worth $1 or more and adding it to the Patron Pile, which is a pile of cards that gets given away to our patrons every month. So that way, each patron who's been a patron for longer than 1 month gets a card from the pile, as long as they're at one of the magic tiers or higher. And that way they get to walk away with something a little bit cool. You know, we opened it here on the channel. It's worth over $1. So, you know, the idea here is that they can either trade it away or they can, you know, play with it or whatever they want to do, basically. So, you know, just my little way of showing appreciation for the people who support the channel. So let's get right into it. The mystery booster packs are very stacked with dollar value. They have a lot of really good reprints in them. So some of the cards are worth quite a bit. You can also see here we've got cards coming in Wooburg order, right? You got white, blue, black, red, green. And then, of course, you got multicolor here. The poor Corpse Jack Menace that was a rare and got downshifted. And then our colorless card, which in this case is a Gateway Plaza, which is not super exciting, let's be honest. But then you get an M15 or older card. In this case, we get a Floodgate from Mirage, good old Mirage. So a 0/5 flying, or no, a 0/5 wall that says, if Floodgate gains flying, bury it. And then when it leaves play, it deals damage to each non-blue creature without flying. 1 damage for each 2 islands you control. Weird. What a weird card. Then we got a Rune Scarred Demon. That's a good one. Prices should be coming up in the top right corner. Don't know if the Floodgate has a price to it, but this Rune Scarred Demon should definitely have a dollar value to it. Very good card. Very solid in Commander. Because these are Convention Edition, we end up with the playtest cards at the back. So we've got a Growth Charm here. This is a 1 and 2 green, choose 1, Rampant Growth, Giant Growth, or Regrowth. So it just like lets you do one of the growth cards for 3 mana instead of 2, but at instant speed. So if you remember, Rampant Growth is not an instant, it's a sorcery. So you get to Rampant Growth for 1 more mana, and it's free. I mean, that's not terrible, right? Now, Giant Growth is normally only 1 mana instant. So, like, I don't know why you would want to pay 3 to do that, but I guess it's the idea is that it gives you the option to do one of those 3 things. So that's why you're paying the, you know, exuberant cost. It has a little bit more versatility to it, I guess, right? The cartouches were always a lot of fun when they came out in the Amonkhet block. I really enjoyed the cartouche plays that you could do with some of the trials and stuff, and bouncing the cartouches and the trials and stuff. Yeah, lots of fun with those ones. Ancient Brontonon, who doesn't like a big 9/9 Dino Boy, right? Hunter's Ambush. Our multicolor card is a Storm Chaser Chimera. And then we've got a Grey Pelt Refuge, which is basically just like a Khans land, right? Only not a Khans land. So, you know, the what is it? The allied Khans lands versus the enemy Khans lands, right? And whatever. Phantasmal Dragon, right? As our M15 or older card, so nothing too crazy there. But a Mystic Confluence, we'll take that. That's not a bad little card from Battle Bond. We'll take that. Choose 3. You may choose the same mode more than once. Very good card. And then we've got Soulmates. Look at this little guy. Look at this little turtle in what appears to be a chinchilla, maybe? I don't know if that's a chinchilla or not, but it kind of looks like one. Anyway, there you go. A little interesting little playtest card there. Let's see. Can we find something interesting in the Wooburg slot? It would be nice to see something in the Wooburg slot worth over $1, because there is stuff in there. It's just a matter of finding it, right? So we've got a Eyes in the Sky, Dawn Glare Invoker, Slipstream Eel, Curiosity, not a bad little card. You know, don't think it's over $1. I'll double check the price on it. It's a very good card. Touch of Moonglow, Skulking Ghost, Volcanic Rush, Rush of Adrenaline, 2 rush cards in red. Tuckatung Thalid, I think that's how you pronounce that. Oak Gnarl Warrior. Our multicolor card is a Sidraxis Spectre. And then we got, hey, there you go, Millstone. That's not a bad little artifact in the colorless slot. We'll take that. I don't know if it's over $1, but it's still a decent little card. We got Bear Cub from Portal 2, I believe that is. So there you go. Got the little dagger and shield down here. Of course, gorgeous art by Ron Spencer. Ooh, there you go. Coat of Arms is a nice heavy hitter for sure in the rare slot. We'll take that. Great little card for your tribal decks. Just be careful against all your opponents also running tribal, right? That's the main thing. And then we've got a Bone Rattler. Good old Bone Rattler coming in with the 4/4 for 5 mana that says, when it is put into the graveyard from anywhere, exile it. When you do, create 4 reassembling skeleton token cards and put them into your graveyard. So an interesting little thing there, because it's like you're creating a token card, but it's not a token, it's an actual card. So therefore it can be in the graveyard and you can reanimate it, and then if it dies again, you can still reanimate it, which is like a really weird thing. It's definitely like an arena style thing to do. It's very hard to do in paper, to like have a token be represented in the yard, but obviously you can see they're trying to expand into like this area where now like tokens, even though before it's like once they leave the battlefield they no longer exist kind of thing, so like it hits the yard and then disappears because it can't exist in that state. Now they're coming up with ways to like try to make it exist in that state, which is interesting. Very interesting thing. You could see something like this coming to paper in a couple years, I would imagine. You know what I mean? Like them experimenting with this a little bit more and trying to find ways around that kind of stuff. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But very interesting little group of pulls here. Some pretty good cards. I mean, the Runescarred Demon, the Coat of Arms, and the Mystic Confluence, all very good hits in the rare slots this week. So we'll take those. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Big thank you to my patrons. And as always, may your pulls ever be better.